Yeah, and welcome back. It's the 2nd of June, higher plus 5 a day. Now, yesterday wasn't too bad at all, so it'll be interesting to see how we go today. So first question, gives me a function. Now, notably, there's only one x in the function, so therefore, when I read inverse function, that's not too bad. So what does my function do? It multiplies by 2, then it adds 4, and then I divide by 3. So my inverse function is going to the opposite, backwards. So I'm going to take my x, I'm going to multiply by 3, opposite dividing by 3. I'm going to take away 4, and I'm going to divide by 2. And that is the first question done. Next question. A graph shows the journey about a path of a dog. Work out an estimate. So estimate is just maths code for you don't have to be precise. Of the speed of the dog at 3 seconds. Now, because it's distance over time is speed. So I'm going to find 3 seconds. I'm doing this on an iPad. So this is never brilliant, but I'm going to, as accurate as I can, try and draw a tangent to this line. Again, it won't be brilliant. I'm not using a ruler. Do a ruler, do it neatly in your exam. Then I'm going to take the furthest points away that I can. So the point A is equal to, well, very roughly, what's that? That's 1.60. And B is equal to, that's 4.6. And again, I'm doing it roughly anyway. So 4.6 across and 50 up, which means my gradient, which is the same as distance over time, which is speed, is 50 minus 0 divided by 4.6 minus 1.6, which is 50 over 3, which approximates as 16.7 meters per second. Now, this isn't a real exam question. I don't have the official mark scheme. The mark scheme will probably allow +1 either way from the real answer. And someone somewhere will have worked it out exactly and got it right. So again, assuming I've done a reasonable job, anything between 16 and 18 is probably okay. But again, I don't have the mark scheme. So that's the idea anyway. Next one, let's complete the square. Okay, so step 1, I'm going to take 3 to the outside. So it's going to be 3x squared minus 12 divided by 3 is 4. X, and I'm just going to leave this 41 out on its own. Then I'm going to complete the square on the bit in the middle. So it's going to be x minus 2 all squared minus 4 plus 41. And then I'm going to bring it all together, which is going to give me 3x minus 2 squared. 3 times minus 4 is minus 12. Add 41. So in other words, 41 minus 12. And that gives me plus 29. What does it want me to do? That's it, right? I've got it in the right format. Happy I've done that. Next question. Okay, final question today. So the final question says, find the area of a triangle, also the area of a triangle is 135, so I know the area is 135. Find the length of AB, which I know it's stating the obvious, but it is this one, not this one. So in other words, I'm going to have to do 2 steps on. So I need to find x first, and then I'll use x to find y. So let's do that. So sine rule first, or it's not the sine rule, area of a triangle rule. So a half times 18 times x that I don't know, times angle in between is equal to 135, which means that, well, half of 18 is 9, and I'm just going to leave it as the exact form. So x is 135 over 9 sine 70. Actually, I'm not, because I'm now going to put that into my cosine rule. So approximate value, let's get that. I've got 15.962666659. I need a few sig figs. I'm going to call it 15.962. Now, you'll remember, I've now got x, so I need to use a cosine rule to find y. So let's write all this out in one go. Now, the cosine rule is something you definitely need to learn. So it is going to be 18 squared plus 15.962 squared minus 2 times 18 times 15.962, cos of the angle in between, which is 70. And then I'm going to get my calculator out. And again, try this even if you're just watching along. It's a good calculator skill. I get 19.551542. Now I didn't actually use the answer, so I didn't actually use this. I used the answer button on my calculator, so this will be precise. But either way, I'm going to round that to 19.6 centimeters, and it's a length, isn't it? So 19.6 centimeters. Again, not too bad today. Actually, I mean, not easy questions, but just checking those basic skills. So good day today. Let me know how it went for you. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.